Här sitter jag med Will.I.Am. Hi, how
Hello.
are you?
How are you?
You're here with Black-Eyed Peas,
Of course.
but you also have releasing a solo album, Songs
Yeah.
About Girls. Tell me about that.
We're here with Black-Eyed Peas starting this World Pepsi tour that we're on, Black, Blue, and You tour. And on the winds of that, I'm releasing my solo album, Songs About Girls. Fergie's released her Duchess record last year, so I released mine this year. Appetite will release theirs next year.
All right.
So, we're just supporting each other's solo endeavors and whatnot.
Does that mean that Black-Eyed Peas is going to come to an end?
Well, no, we're on tour. We can't break up when we're on the road. We're just, I produce, Fergie, half of Fergie's record, and we're all great friends and one big family, touring around the world and putting out records, both individually and collectively.
And you're also working with other artists. How's it going with Michael Jackson's comeback?
I can't even consider Michael Jackson's record a comeback record. I don't think he's ever left. Thriller, Off the Wall, Beat It, Billie Jean, I'm Bad, Dangerous, Dirty Diana. Like, you still go to clubs around the world, they're still playing this man's music.
That's true.
So regardless if they're not selling, like, just come out every Tuesday, right? A record comes out every Tuesday, and no record has been as monumental as his records. So you could keep on releasing records every Tuesday. His records will always be important to the planet. So this is just another Michael Jackson record, and I'm doing my best to try to, make infectious melodies and nice grooves that could play in the clubs or play on your iPhone or iPod or on the internet, wherever it's going to play. That's what we're trying to make.
How is it working with him?
It's like, there's no way to explain it. The only way you can explain it is, it's like working with Michael Jackson. It's like, how was it winning the Grammys? The new terminology is, it's like working with Michael Jackson. How was it, how was your new Bentley? Well, it's like working with Michael Jackson. Like, so there has to be a new terminology. Like, dang, your
No
girl's,
words are enough.
yeah, yo, your girl's hot. What's it like when you guys make love? Oh, it's like, no, you can't say that one. Maybe it stops there. Maybe you don't do that one. Anyways.
Right. And you're also working with Mariah Carey.
Yeah, working with Mariah
on
Carey
a new album.
and Whitney Houston and Ludacris and Snoop Dogg's new record and Nicole from the Pussycat Dolls new record.
So which one will be the next best album next year?
I don't know. I don't like that stuff.
No?
I don't like when it's not important. The best record for me last year wasn't really considered the best record last year, so I don't really pay attention to that stuff. It doesn't really mean anything. Those are a couple of people that vote, that tell the, the best record is the concerts. Like, whoever sells the most tickets to a concert, that was the best record.
Right.
Right? Not some 10 people who voted. Whatever, it doesn't mean anything.
But you mentioned you've been working with Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston. That they are like divas a little bit?
Yes.
So how is it working with divas?
So check this out. I'm in the studio in New York, right? And, Mariah's running just a little bit late, maybe like 45 minutes late. And they called. They said, Miss Mariah Carey is going to be 30 minutes late, Mr. Will.I.Am. I was like, oh, sure, no problem. Wow, that's cool, professional. I don't ever call when I'm late. I just show up late, right? So I'm going to copy her now. Now when I'm late, I'm going to call and say, I'm running late. So anyways, so she comes in late, 30 minutes late, right on time, right? She's late on time. I never heard of that one, right? So she comes into the studio, and she's wearing a diamond dress.
Pretty.
Like everything was diamonds. I'm like, what the hell, dude? We're just recording. Like, I've never seen that before. That Mariah Carey, hats off. She's like the most.
Did you ask her about that? Why did she?
Oh, she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Please, don't judge me for my dress. I just came from an event and I didn't have time to go change. I hope this is all right with you." She put her boobie on my arm and stuff. I was like, "Damn, it's cool." Yeah, she's like hot.
Really?
Mariah Carey's hot. She was just like, oh, I'm so sorry. I was like, yeah, that's what's up. Come late all the time.
Did you like that?
It's cool to get a boobie on your arm every once in a while.
But you have a girlfriend, yeah?
What? I didn't do it. I didn't put my chest on her my
You
arm on
didn't
her
do
boobie.
anything.
She put a boobie on my arm. I didn't do nothing.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, back to Black-Eyed Peas.
Yes, so here we go.
Did you have any fights in your groups?
Never.
Never fight?
We've been friends since 1995. We started the Black-Eyed Peas, and we've been friends since I've known Apple since 1989. I've got one fight with him. One fight. And the fight was, we're in South Africa. And I walk into the room, I'm like, what are you guys doing? What? How do you guys have weed in Africa? How did you guys bring weed in? Are you guys crazy? You know, so we got in a fight because of that.
All right.
Because they got mad at me for getting mad at them.
All right.
And, you know, I was like, look, I don't want us to get in trouble. How you guys bring weed in Africa? So apparently they didn't bring weed in Africa. Somebody hooked them up with weed. But now they don't smoke. They don't smoke anymore.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good for you. And you're recording a new album, the END, right?
Yes, the end.
Yeah. Have you started recording yet?
Yep.
How's it going?
It's pretty dope. I like it a lot. I just started recording the music. We haven't put the vocals on it yet.
All right.
It's just
Will it be any different?
What?
Will it be different?
Yeah. It's like if you were running from the police, right? Say, for example, you robbed the bank. As pretty as you are, right? You rob the bank. Give me your money, right? And you get into the car, and you want music to inspire you to drive fast. This is the music you play. Say, for example, Sweden wins the World Cup against Brazil, which is like, it's gonna be big when you guys win Brazil. After you guys win, that's the music you play. It's like energetic, like dun, 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 like adrenaline music.
Sounds really good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.